Okay, no. I want everybody to take a good look at this right now. Because this right here, this is exactly why falling in love is so goddamn hard.
Sir, let's go.
Now. And Vance Munson is a pig, and I refused to work with him. Need to get your facts right. It's because of jerks like him that I even have a job. Had a job.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna, your Cinephile host. Is falling in love really so hard? Have you heard of a profession called date doctor? If you understand the meaning of the word hitch, you'd have known it's neither a myth nor an urban legend. There are a lot of men who need his help to find women and get married. Albert is one of them, and his dream mate is a wealthy celebrity. Even professional date doctor Hitch is amazed by his courageous ambition.
Allegra, as in Allegra Cole.
Yeah, you know, I realize that I'm not her usual type.
Well, her last boyfriend, like, owned Sweden or something.
And the guy was a bum. He didn't seem like a very nice person to me.
You swing for the fence.
Okay, look. You don't think I tried talking myself out of this? I mean, you don't think I know how ridiculous this is? I know, okay? I just thought that maybe with your help,
With Hitch's guidance, Albert got her attention and they started dating and going out to exhibitions and ball games. How did Hitch guide him? A lot of reshaping things, but actually nothing. Because Albert is more self-confident and he dares to let his feelings unfold. In an advisory board meeting, he stands out to fight for the need of Allegra to help her to invest her own money as she wants.
I think if you want to invest $500,000 in your friend's business, that's exactly what you should do.
Albert!
No, you don't need us to tell you what to do. We're a board of advisors. We're not your kindergarten teachers. And if you want to be taken seriously as an adult, I suggest you start taking yourself seriously as an adult instead of asking for permission to invest your own money from a boardroom full of your daddy's golf buddies.
That's quite enough.
You know what? I'm not finished. I mean, I'd like to see anybody in this room handle the attention and publicity that she's had to deal with her whole life with half her class.
In the meantime, Hitch finds himself falling in love with the newspaper gossip columnist Sarah Melas. He hits on her in a bar where he saved her from an annoying person but asks for nothing and leaves. Later, he sends a delivery guy to give her a walkie-talkie and asks her out. During the early morning date, he tries to surprise her with a mysterious motorboating ride, but accidentally he kicks her down in the water.
Just died.
Yeah. All right, hop on.
Scoot back.
Hitch, I'm already here.
Well, yeah, but you don't know where we're going.
Well, why don't you tell me, and then we'll both know.
Sarah?
Man, male egos. I don't know how you guys make it through the day with them.
What? No, it is not my ego. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Well, she gets wet in the water, but she falls in love as well. Maybe because she likes his sincerity and his elaborate arrangement for her to find out the signature of her great-great-grandfather. Whatever the reason for which she likes him, the scar caused by his right round kick on her forehead is a hickey to her instead of a rude attitude, and she is looking forward to having their second date.
Right? You should try mine. It's great.
Wait. You're seeing him again?
Well, look. You said that I'm always expecting men to let me down, right?
Yep.
Assuming that they're gonna fail?
Which he did.
Yeah, but he did it with flair. I mean, Case, he really tanked.
And that's a desirable trait.
Yeah. Weird, huh?
However, the news of Allegra dating Albert makes Sarah miss the story exclusively. She decides to find out who Albert is. As a result, which leads her to a guy, Vance Munson, who makes Sarah believe that the existence of the so-called date doctor is true, and this doctor is helping bad guys to hurt women. With her professional setup, She fishes the doctor out and finds that he is Hitch. In the mess and chaotic mistakes, Sarah wrote the story about Hitch and Albert without confirmation with them. Her boss knew about the relationship of Sarah and Hitch, but since Sarah insists to write the story, they put it on the front page as usual. Consequently, Hitch and Albert lose their jobs and loved ones. Hitch gave up first, but Albert makes him aware of his responsibility to help him. So he contacts Allegra to tell her all about Albert and everything.
That was all you, right?
No. Hell no.
That was him.
That's got Albert written all over it.
Did you put him up to the inhaler?
Stop it. He did not show you that.
He chucked it right before he kissed me.
So wait, that stuff worked for you?
It was adorable.
After helping Albert, Hitch decides to help himself too. He raids her home to tell her that he loves her, but finds another handsome man walking out from her room, and they jump into the car together. For love, he crazily jumps on the car and asks for her love. She steps on the car brake to stop the car in panic, and which causes him to fall down in front of the car on the ground.
If that's what it takes.
Sarah, what happened? He jumped on the car. Why?
Because that's what people do. They leap and hope to God they can fly. Because otherwise, we just drop like a rock, wondering the whole way down. Why in the hell did I jump? But here I am, Sarah, falling.
Hitch then finds that the handsome man is the husband of Sarah's younger sister, and there is only one person that makes Hitch feel like he can fly. That's Sarah. When Sarah asks Hitch, "So you kind of like me?" he replied, "No," but he continues with, "I love you." He tells Sarah he loves her and he knew it from the first conversation. Later, Albert and Allegra get married. At the wedding, Hitch helps Sarah's girlfriend Cassie to have a really good guy, yep, with the help of a grandma. She pretends to get choked by Cherry and Casey saves her.
This young lady just saved my life. Ask her to dance.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Casey.
Charles Wellington. Oh, and this...
Oh, forget it. Just go.
Is falling in love really that hard? Well, I think so. Maybe we really need someone to be a real date doctor. You know that there are too many things that keep us from verifying who is sincere and who is cheating. From the following dialogue practice, you can find that we are the ones preventing ourselves from knowing right from wrong. Well, I wish you all to find a loved one without the help of Hitch. I'm Anna. Hope you can learn more from the following practice. By the way, have you noticed that our website has upgraded its function? Let's enjoy it and see you guys next time.
So how'd you meet him?
I was in La Perla, just buying some weekend thongs.
And he was doing likewise?
No. Well, yeah, actually, he said he was buying something for his mom.
His mom? Casey, who buys high-priced lingerie for their mother?
I don't know, maybe he was looking for a robe.
Oh, Casey. Casey, he was hitting on you while he was buying lingerie for another woman.
I prefer the mother story.
I know you prefer it, but that's not the point.
No, the point is I'm not going to start out assuming the guy's a liar.
Why not?
Because that's how you wind up